Hello, my name is Dean Contover, and this is the Current Buzz. Today we have an interesting gentleman, Don Shore. He's the CEO of Chelmsford Garage Doors, and he has an interesting story to tell you about garage doors, and I think you should listen to what he has to say, and then after that we're going to talk about garage doors. But he's here today. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
It's been a while trying to get him. He was here BC before COVID. And that was, I think it was 2017.
Yeah.
And a lot's happened in regards to the business. Everyone needs a garage door. Everyone, if the garage door breaks or the springs are sprung or whatever, the cable's loose, they call up garage door. But I want you to look, when you go online and look for Chelmsford Garage Door, look for the official website. That's very important.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because what's happening is, a lot of people are ripping off a lot of people in regards to garage doors, and that's why he's in. He's going to explain the fraud that's happening out there. Okay? So, Don, thank you for coming. I appreciate it very much.
Thanks for having me.
Garage doors are very important to people in Chelmsford. I go around the neighborhoods and look at garage doors. I say they need a new one. They have the old wooden doors that are no longer in use.
Yeah.
But when you call up or go online, make sure you call up. We have the number up there, and we have the website. Just write it down, just in case you need it. Put it in your cell phone. I mean, here's a cell phone. Put the number in there in case you need it, because what will happen is someday your garage door is going to break. What's the powertrain?
The lift master.
The lift master, whatever,
Yeah.
that lifts it might break, and you might have to get it replaced. So let's talk about what's happening out there in the Wild Wild West.
Yes.
And let's go step by step. People go online.
Yeah.
They look at
Garage doors,
doors,
repairs.
local garage doors, and you have a site, and you've lost money because of this,
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
People look for garage doors, and there's 1,000 Chelmsford Garage Doors, Inc., and all that stuff. Explain it to people that are watching, what to watch out for.
What they do is they set up a site similar to ours that says Chelmsford Garage Door Handyman, Chelmsford Garage Door Repair. They also go under Acton Garage Door, Mass Garage
Is there
Door.
an Acton Garage Door?
There is on the website, but
But is there actually an Acton?
No.
Like your, okay.
No,
All right.
there isn't.
Okay.
They claim to be Acton Garage
Okay,
Door.
they use that.
Yeah, yeah.
Isn't that trademark infringement by using Chelmsford Garage Door?
I think so.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah. So they claim, then you'll call up and you get them, and they'll say that I'm subbing work out to them because we're so busy, or that I'm not in the office today, we'll take care of it, and all things like that. And then they come out, they show up in either a car or a van. It's unmarked, which all our vehicles are marked clearly, chelmsfordgaragedoor.com. And they'll go in and they pressure people, obviously, because they want to get the money.
Mm-hmm. And they charge a lot of money.
They charge a lot of money, yeah. I mean, for your average spring repair or cable repair, they charge people like $500 and something. What they've done is...
What do you charge for that, roughly?
I usually get anywhere from $200 to $245.
Okay. All right. Good
Yeah.
analogy, yeah.
Yeah. So, they're high pressured. They don't really know what they're doing. Like they said, they're showing up in cars. They have very limited tools and stuff, so... they do a repair, and then all of a sudden, a week later, we'll get a call saying, hey, Chelmsford Garage Door was just out to my house, did a repair, and we'll go through our records and come to find out it's not us, and we'll tell the people that, and sorry, you've gotten scammed, because they clearly weren't us. And then we asked them to, who'd you make the check out to?
Good point. And where do they usually tell you?
It's usually somebody's name. not Chelmsford garage door.
Be careful when you write somebody's name when they ask you for the check. I think you should ask them that before. Who do you want me to put on the check? When they
Right.
say the name, their name or whoever it is, that's a fraud, basically.
Yeah.
Because if I bought a garage door, had you repair a garage door, you would put down Chelmsford garage door, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Because it's a business.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So tell me, what's the police done? What have you
Well,
done?
the police have been involved a couple of times. I've had to call them to job sites that people have called me and said, hey, you guys are here. And we go out and tell them, well, my guys aren't scheduled to be there at this time, so I don't understand who it is. And I've had people been very nice and called me, and I've gone right out there, and I go there, and there's a car sitting in the driveway, unmarked, no labels or anything like that. And this kid said, he's Chelmsford garage door. And I have Chelmsford garage door on my vehicles. Like I said, I pull in behind them, and I say, you're not Chelmsford garage door. My trucks are labeled. They're right here. This is Chelmsford garage door.
Right.
Oh, well, I'm working for somebody else, and they told me to come out here. It was Chelmsford garage door. And
So what can you do with somebody like that?
well, in this case, I called the Chelmsford Police Department.
Okay.
They came down
All right.
and checked the guy out, and it was the scammers. They told him, stop what you're doing and get out of the town of Chelmsford and don't come back. A month later, they're back at it again. So it's been a repetitive cycle for 4.5 years now.
When has this happened to you? When has this happened to you the last time?
About 3 weeks ago.
About 3 weeks
Yeah.
ago. Okay.
Yeah.
And did the police come out?
No.
Oh, no.
We told the customers to contact the police department, tell them what happened, because everybody knows about it. Chelmsford police are aware of it, Westford police are aware of it, Acton, and also Concord police are aware of it. Everybody's got it on record, but I keep getting there's nothing we can do about
I
this.
mean, it's not only you. It's locksmiths. It's other
yeah.
other people in the trades
yeah,
that have
absolutely.
this.
Absolutely happens everywhere, every trade. Absolutely.
I see. Interesting.
And for people that are buying a new door, our average price starts at around $14.50 for a whole new door, garage door.
What's that entail? Does that entail the springs, the cables?
Yeah, that entails the springs, cables, rollers, pulleys, track, and the physical face of the door and everything. Now they're going out and they're high pressuring people, and I find it seems to be the elderly that fall for this a little bit more, unfortunately. And they get in there and they pressure them, and I need a credit card. We'll put a new door in, and they're charging $2,000, $3,000 for the same door.
Wow. Well, where do they get the panels, the door from?
I'm not sure where they're buying them out, because most of my dealers that I deal with are aware of this and are turning them away. So I don't know if they're going to Home Depot. I don't know if they're going to Lowe's to buy this stuff and then going to do the work.
I see. Yeah. So again, make sure you look online and look for the official website of Chelmsford Garage Doors, so you won't get ripped off, and they'll have a record in their computer that they were there on that particular day, and if there's a problem, you'll go out and repair it and get it going if it needs new rollers. Now, what should people look for in regards to their springs? Because springs get sprung, or rollers. Should they oil the rollers or springs or cable, or what should they do?
Well, the important thing to maintain is your pulleys. There's a pulley on the end of the spring, and there's also pulleys up on each of corner of the tracks.
Right.
That's what people should be lubricating once every 3 or 4 years. A little maintenance goes a long way. WD-40 is the best thing to use. I mean, I know they sell greases and all that, but it just makes a mess. So that's my recommendation to people.
Don't oil a track.
Correct. That's
If
the
I
worst
remember
thing
that,
you can do.
yeah.
Yes.
It's the worst thing you can do. Why is that?
Because in the summertime, it collects all the dust. And in the wintertime, it all congeals.
Oh, okay.
And
I
then
understand.
things aren't rolling
All
like they
right.
should.
I learned the lesson.
Yeah.
Don't oil your tracks because you have a tendency of doing that, especially when you had metal wheels now.
Yes.
Metal wheels would make noise. Now they have a new thing. What they have,
Nylon
a
rollers.
nylon roller is basically plastic nylon, and they're beautiful. I have them in my garage, and how
big
they
difference.
Oh,
It's a
big
lot quieter.
difference. No squeaking.
Yeah.
Then you have to oil them and so forth. With these rollers, right? There's what are those little round little balls?
Ball bearings.
Ball bearings. That's
Yeah.
it. Very important, right?
Yeah.
Very important in a car too. But I mean, ball bearings. Is there a shortage of ball bearings?
There was a shortage of steel for quite a while. Springs were hard to get. Torsion springs especially. There's different types of springs. There's an extension spring and then a torsion spring. And torsion springs are a little bit more dangerous. You have to know what you're doing to get the tension on them and everything.
Okay.
But it seems to be freeing up and more available now. But for a good year and a half, it was hard to get them.
Okay, because I had read somewhere because of the war going on in Ukraine that ball bearings were hard to come by.
Yeah.
And you need ball bearings for tanks, you need ball bearings for artillery pieces, you need ball bearings in a combat situation. So that's why I was wondering whether...
Well, with the nylon rollers,
Yeah.
you eliminate those ball bearings. That's the nice part about it.
Are they still in the...
No, they're just a nylon roller.
Just, okay.
It's
All right.
like a pin.
All right. So if you have a wooden garage door, that's obsolete. No more wood, right?
No. I mean, in some cases, they'll make custom wood doors. They're more expensive. But most people are putting in steel insulated or aluminum insulated doors.
Okay.
These days, yeah.
They're lighter aluminum.
Yeah.
And steel is
Steel, believe it or not, is about the same as a new wood door, with the exception is those wood doors, they soak up moisture and they get heavier and heavier over time.
I see.
So
it's time to change your wood doors, by the way.
Yeah.
Now, I know there's 4 panels, usually.
yeah, 4-panel doors.
7 feet?
Yeah, 7 feet and 8 feet is your common size.
Okay. So I put it on 4 panels aluminum.
Yeah.
Right? Now, I noticed that people are putting the glass panes on the top panel.
Rows, yeah.
To get more light into the garage.
Yes.
When I and you were younger, it was eye level.
Eye level, yeah.
And people would know whether you were home or not.
Right.
They could look in the garage and see what you have in the garage.
Yeah.
And it was a touchy situation.
Yeah.
As far as I was concerned. You see some of the old ones that have the old.
Yeah.
I call them street level.
Right.
Glass. Oh, by the way, I have a crack in my window. What should I do in my garage door?
It's either call a glass place or
just leave it there.
I mean, glass companies, they stock everything, and if you need a certain size, they can cut it right there.
Okay.
So that's the nice thing about that.
Yeah. All right. I had a question. I think it's kind of cracked. I mean, it's nothing
Yeah.
major, you know.
Right.
I mean, I can live without it. No one's going to go up and look at my glass and say, "Oh, yeah,
He's got a
crack in the garage." So, I mean, why do we have garages in New England? I see a lot of people who have garages, some one, some two, some three
Yeah.
garages, and they use it for storage. I mean, you're paying the taxes for a garage to protect your car in New England because of snow, hot summer days. You keep it in the car. It saves the paint on.
Right.
Am I right?
Yes, it does. Absolutely.
Why do you tell people not to?
I can't tell people how to live. I mean, they do what they want.
Yeah. But you have seen.
Oh, yeah.
You've
Oh,
seen
yeah.
garages stacked up to
Yes.
the ceiling
Yes.
with junk.
Yeah, yep.
And the car's outside in
Yeah.
the winter, in the summer. The hot sun's beating on that paint.
Yeah.
It's to ladies and gentlemen. Maybe I shouldn't say ladies these days. It's to protect your paint of your car, and if you want to resell the car, then it's
Get a
they
higher
look at
value
that.
for it.
Exactly, and you're paying taxes for a garage,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So why not do it? Why do people have three garages in their homes?
I don't know. All the houses they build now have at least three. I don't know why. It seems to be, I think in most cases, it's a lot of wasted space because it ends up being a catch-all for junk.
At least one of them.
Yeah.
At least one of them. Yeah. Well, I mean, a lot of people would park their big lawnmowers
Right.
in there or their snow blowers and stuff
Yeah.
for the big tractors,
Right.
which is understandable to a certain
Yes.
degree. And then you could put junk around it or something.
Yeah.
I remember when I was a kid, people used to work in their garages. There was little workshops and
Yeah.
stuff like that,
Yeah.
especially in the summertime.
Right.
You know, so yeah. So if you're gonna get a garage door, what color is the most popular, or is there a color?
White is the
White.
most popular right
Because it reflects heat.
Yeah. You're starting to see the transition now to the wood grain colored doors, and black is becoming somewhat popular. It's more expensive for a black door, but and the wood grain ones are a little bit more money too.
When you put a door in now, I just want to let you. I want the clients, listeners, to know that there's an R factor in the door.
Yes.
And an R factor is very important because it keeps the garage warmer than usual with a wooden door.
Yes. Wood doors are zero insulation.
Okay.
They have doors now, the steel doors and aluminum doors, they have them non-insulated, which I usually put those on people's sheds. But the insulated ones go anywhere from a 6.5 R value up to an 18.2.
Okay.
Now, there are people out there that claim to have higher R factors. It all depends on how they're testing these doors, and everybody's doing it differently. They're trying to standardize that now.
Okay, good.
But that's still a ways off. But my most common door is an R12.9, which a lot of people tend to take that one. It's,
Okay. That's the middle range.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It is.
See, I even
Yeah,
checked
you know
that
what
out.
you're
Yeah. I even know that, all right? And I think the highest goes up to 19, is that it?
Yeah, well, 18.2
Okay,
or 19. Some people are saying they have a 22. I mean, you can only get so much insulation in a 2 or 3 inch door. So, I mean.
So you put in the door, and let's say the garage doesn't have a lift master. Explain what a lift master does at a half a horsepower, and
Well,
what
they
it
have all
doesn't.
kinds of models now. They have the chain drive, they have the belt drive, they have direct drives.
Screw drive.
Screw drives. I find the screw drives to be a little bit noisier, but I mean, it's all a matter of preference.
Okay.
But
What would you suggest if
belt drives.
Belt drives.
Belt drives.
All right.
Either the belt drive or the direct drives. The direct drives have come a long way in the past few years. The model 8500s, they've improved them a lot. They really have. They're a little bit more money, but for the more economical ones, the belt drivers.
Now, you could go with a LiftMaster and you could open your garage. If I'm down on the Virgin Islands on the beach
Yeah.
and the guys deliver my stuff to my home, right?
Yeah.
I won't say what company.
You can open up your garage door. I just did it before I came in here, as a matter of fact, because I have a place in Maine, and I had some workers coming in, and I had to open the door for them.
All right.
They call me up. You can open the door. There's a camera there that shows you them coming in. It's great.
Do you put cameras in too now?
Yeah.
Garage? You do?
They're on the door openers. Some model door openers.
Oh, is that right?
Right.
Can you put them on the side or anything like that?
You can,
I mean,
yeah.
you know people who do that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So if you have your phone and you're on the beaches of Italy or something, and some company, I won't mention any names because there's a lot of them, and, and you could open the garage door, and if he's delivering stuff, you could call him up and say, hey, my garage door's going to lift it open.
They put the packages in there.
and
You
you
can
just
close
close
it right afterwards.
Right. God, what a country.
I know.
I know.
It's crazy.
God, yeah. So we talked about, now, if somebody called you up, right, at the phone number that we're going to give out, you would go out there and give them a free estimate?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We do all our, even for repairs, we're up front with everything. We go there, assess the problems for what we see, and we give you a written estimate. And if you want us to proceed with the work, hopefully we have the material on our trucks. If not, I have to order everything.
Right,
and
which
we
is
come back later
understandable.
on.
Yeah, I mean, if they want a specific color door,
Right.
a wooden door with the door handles,
handles and everything, the fancy carriage doors.
and you have booklets that have the windows designs,
Yeah.
whatever,
Yeah.
on the panel that they want.
Yeah, we have brochures
So-
on everything.
On everything, yeah, definitely. Do you have a brochure in your truck? Do you carry around all
Yeah,
the time?
yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good to know. So I want a garage door. I want mahogany with windows up on top. Now that's a little more money. Is that mahogany? Do they have mahogany?
They have mahogany wood doors,
Mm-hmm.
yes, and they are slightly expensive.
I guess. They're good against the rain, though. Right?
Yeah, they are. Yeah. You
Is
have
it-
to keep them up, though. You have to maintain.
Oh,
them.
that's right. You have to. What do they call that?
Urethane them.
Urethane them or
stain
or
'em.
stain them and so forth
Yeah.
like that consistently.
Yes.
Oh, so
Every
forget
3 or
it.
4
I don't.
years.
I don't want mahogany door.
Well,
I don't want extra work.
That's what I tell people. I mean, they're beautiful looking.
Yeah.
at
Oh, yeah.
first,
They are.
But you have to keep the maintenance on them. You have to.
No,
And
that's
people
like
don't
anything
realize.
else.
Yeah.
If you don't do the maintenance on your car, change the oil and so forth, you're going to have problems with your car
Exactly.
down the road.
Exactly.
It's all about maintenance, guys. You
Yes.
know, it's just maintenance.
Yeah.
If you don't understand that, your truck or car is not going to run.
Right.
You know, that's it. You know, check the air in your tires, check the oil in your filter. I mean, this basic stuff
Yeah.
that everybody should know. Even you do that on your trucks, right?
Yes,
You do
absolutely.
maintenance on your trucks, whatever,
It's
10,000
my living. I
bucks.
have to have a truck to keep it, so I have to keep it going.
Yeah, definitely. So anything that you want to say before we go off the air?
No, I just, people beware. I mean, you can go on to our website, chelmsfordgaragedoor.com. We have links to your show. We have links to, I was
Thank
on
you.
Help Me Hank one time, and we talk about all the scammers out there. So be careful. If vehicles are unmarked, that's a red flag right there.
Right.
So, just be
What about an
diligent.
unmarked truck?
Yeah, unmarked trucks too. Vans,
Yeah.
If you're a legitimate business and have nothing to hide, your vehicles are going to be marked.
That's right. And you have business cards.
Yes, I do.
That's right. That's most important.